Talking of frightening, that other creation is really quite frightening, Hyacinth.
I can't say. She's in a plastic bag somewhere at the moment. Yes, I've dumped her in a bin somewhere at the moment.
Look, talking to Barry Humphries about playing Dame Edna, he said it is wonderful playing Dame Edna because you can do all those things you always longed to do, but never dared, like saying, darling, that's an appalling frock, and things. Well, do you feel that you can do that kind of thing as Hyacinth that you can't normally do?
I don't know. No, I don't know, really. I get a bit frightened of her myself.
Why the dickens does Richard stick with her?
Because he loves her. And he needs her. There's a good square meal on the table at the end of the day. His shirts are ironed properly. What more do you want?
What was your reaction when you first saw the script? Did you take to her instantly?
Oh, well, the frightening thing was that I knew it was in me to make her. I thought, oh, yes, I can see this person. I can make this person, I think. Yes, that was the pilot script, you know.
But the crew presumably are fairly wary of you, are they, when you're in...
No, they're very nice. No, I behave like a proper human being from time to time.
I mean, do you... From time to time, I'm glad about that. Do you like playing forceful women, though? Positive, strong women?
Well, they are interesting, aren't they?
But if they're like Mrs. Malaprop, I noticed they always have that little kernel of heart to them, because at the very end of the play, when we've laughed at her all evening, and at her as much as with her, she says, men are all barbarians, and you suddenly feel that Sheridan's turned the knife in you, and you feel...
it's very cruel, the end. I mean, a lot of comedy is very cruel, and they do laugh at her. And they do reject her. And she has this wonderful line. I must say, I was very impressed once when my brother, he saw a production I was in at Manchester in 1976, and he said to me afterwards, "You have one of the greatest lines in all dramaturgy." And I said, "What's that?" And he said, "Men are all barbarians." And I rather took my hat off to him for that. I was rather touched by that.
Well, I have to know when I have to finish, don't tell a line like that. So from this barbarian, it's been a pleasure meeting you. The Rivals is on at Chichester for a bit, and then it's the Schoolmistress.
Yes, that's right. And then a musical show
we look forward to
about Card and Cole to end the season.
Great to talk to you,
Lovely
as
to
ever.
be here again in Birmingham.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
Patricia
you.
Routledge.